he thought he was good, and it's not. And you've seen it. It's tough when there's not a lot of rhythm to the game. Where we play terrible in the first inning, and not to take anything away from him, but basically give him 3 runs with 3 errors, and he handles it, and then comes out and pitches pretty well. I thought one breaking ball that really I thought was thrown well. Just guy was sitting on it and got it up in the air to right field, but just a tough game to get a lot of rhythm. I thought he had, of the 5 innings, he threw a couple that were really sharp innings where he really commanded the fastball down in the zone like he can. But the good news is he got to about 80 pitches. Finger was in good shape, and so it kind of sets him up well for next week.
What led to your decision to start Graham today?
Just I thought we know he's going to be a big part of the offense. It's just to this point, there's just guys that have been ahead of him. Guys that returned from last year, guys that returned maybe didn't start last year but had really good falls in early springs. But he's going to be an offensive player in this program for several years and have several days like he had today. So just felt like we needed a little boost, at the end. Some of the guys haven't been swinging as well, and so just want to give him an opportunity. And, proud of the way he swung it today.
How much does the stability of Ryan's bat kind of help there in the middle of the lineup? It seems like every night he's getting a handful of singles, a double.
Yeah, I think 3 hits tonight, and even Keith mentioned it. Runner at second, no outs. Thomas was there, and it's a long fly ball to right field, moves up the runner. Just a guy that offensively has done a ton. For not just as this year, but for the 4 years he's been here.
What was the scouting report on their guy, the starter, Graham? Looked like he hadn't been hit like that this year.
I don't know why we had such a good day. Sometimes it just happens like that in baseball. I mean, I thought his velocity was a little lower than probably he's used to. But we had a lot of good at bats, and we mentioned on the air. We keep track of the quality at bats, and we talk about putting that chain together, and trying to put at bat after at bat, and not have a good at bat and several bad at bats. We had 17 quality at bats in a row. I mean, that's got to credit our offense, and sometimes that just happens in baseball. We just got on a roll there.
What do you think of Taylor and Caleb in relief today?
Well, Taylor's got to be a little sharper. Unfortunately for Caleb, the baseball gods, didn't smile upon him today. I thought he threw the ball really well. He's been working on a slider. In the midweek, he didn't really throw it. Kind of babied it up there today. He did throw it. Unfortunately, some balls fall in. But he's going to be a good one. He just kind of got to fight through this little bit of a funk. Broadway's good for us. It's tough when you pitch with the lead. You got to throw strikes, and you pitch a little differently. And you pitch a little more. I don't want to say aggressively, but you just don't want to walk people, and sometimes that's not a good mix. But he was able to get us 3 innings, and we needed that.